Ilia Topuria and Connor McGregor. In the thunderous arena of MMA, a new storm is brewing. Ilia Topuria isn't just fighting, he's detonating. Where Conor McGregor once shook the foundations of the sport, Topuria is now building his own seismic legacy. Each fight a declaration, each victory a revolution. This isn't mere succession, this is transformation. With a ferocity that burns brighter than nostalgia and a skill set that promises to rewrite the rulebook, Topuria stands not in McGregor's shadow, but in a blazing light of his own. He's not the next chapter, he's the entire new volume of combat sports mythology.
Better here in this round, though.
And Conor McGregor, if you still have some balls, I will be waiting for you in Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new champion, Ilia Topuria!
Two warriors, born worlds apart, yet forged by the same fire. Conor McGregor and Ilia Topuria. Irish and Georgian, separated by geography, but united by an unbreakable spirit. Both rose from working-class backgrounds, transforming economic hardship into a relentless hunger for greatness. McGregor's early days as a plumber, Topuria's struggles in post-Soviet Georgia, each man's origin story etched with the same raw determination. Their fighting styles mirror their journeys, explosive, unpredictable, devastating. McGregor's left hand, Topuria's surgical precision, different weapons, identical intent. Each became more than a fighter. They were architects of a new combat mythology, turning limitation into legend. Where McGregor electrified Dublin's streets.
Dublin's well, we are known to dress well, you know what I mean? We might not have the best money or the best, we can't afford a lot of things, but we always would dress well, and we'd always be clean, and we were proud of that, and people were proud of that. Yeah.
Topuria is now igniting the global MMA landscape. Their paths not just similar, but seemingly destined. Where McGregor's striking was a lightning bolt, precise, devastating, historically iconic, Topuria emerges as a complete combat symphony. While the Irishman could end fights with a single punch, Topuria weaponizes total martial arts mastery. His hands can knock out, his grappling can suffocate, his adaptability can dismantle. McGregor painted with a left hand. Topuria is creating a masterpiece with an entire arsenal. Not just a striker, not just a grappler, but a fighter who can deconstruct opponents wherever the battle moves, making him potentially more dangerous than his legendary predecessor.
His technique is flawless. Everything's flawless. His boxing is so dangerous. He's so dangerous everywhere. He's dangerous with submissions. He's dangerous with kicking. He's dangerous. His heart is dangerous. He fought this dude, Jai Herbert, and he went up to 155 for that fight. He gets head kicked. In the first round, he got dropped, and he scrambled, got a hold of him. Next round, sent him into the dark lands, blasted him against literally slept him, face planted him, and walk-off KO. He's an animal, dude. He's a real problem.
Conor McGregor revolutionized the art of psychological warfare in MMA. His pre-fight antics, press conference tirades, and social media provocations were all part of a calculated strategy to unnerve his opponents. McGregor understood that winning the mental battle often translated to success in the cage. Ilia Topuria approaches this aspect of the game differently but effectively. While not as overtly flamboyant as McGregor, Topuria exudes a quiet confidence that can be equally unsettling. He speaks with conviction, and his unwavering self-belief is evident in interviews and press events. Topuria doesn't rely on theatrics. Instead, he lets his performances speak volumes, which can be just as intimidating. McGregor and Khabib's rivalry erupted beyond sport into a raw, cultural war. Trash talk morphed into a deeply personal assault. with McGregor attacking Khabib's religion, family, and Dagestani roots. The spark ignited when Khabib confronted Artem Lobov, McGregor's teammate.
Khabib's gonna make it happen right here. He ain't playing.
In response, McGregor unleashed a now legendary rampage, bringing 30 teammates to the Barclays Center and infamously hurling a dolly through the bus window where Khabib sat. UFC 229 became more than a fight. It was a collision of cultures, personalities, and unfiltered rage that transcended the octagon. Similarly, the Topuria-Pimblet rivalry ignited when Pimblet's social media post targeting Guram crossed a line, particularly in its disrespect of Topuria's Georgian heritage. What began online quickly escalated to a physical confrontation during UFC London Fight Week, with the two fighters clashing at a hotel in a brief but intense scuffle, swiftly halted by security. Their tension reached a boiling point during the press conference, where Topuria directly challenged Pimblet.
I went to your country, I slap your face, I get at the waist and grin, I walk like a king in your street.
Are you talking?
What you
Is that
did, man?
English?
Yeah, of course I
Speak
do.
English for the people,
Shut
lad.
up.
Not German or Spanish like you're from.
I'm
you little
talking.
mongrel.
I'm talking.
Why would I be scared of you? You're a midget with little man syndrome. You're tiny. Hand sanitizer boy. You little pussy.
Boldly declaring he would knock him out and publicly questioning the Scousers' fighting credibility. This wasn't just trash talk, it was a cultural challenge, a declaration of intent that transformed their rivalry from online drama to a potentially explosive future matchup. In the digital coliseum of social media, McGregor and Topuria are masters of spectacle. McGregor's viral moments, like his high-profile appearance at a Dallas Cowboys NFL game, transformed him from fighter to global entertainment icon. Topuria mirrors this, seizing cultural moments like his ceremonial kickoff at Real Madrid's Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, turning athletic crossover into performance art. Both understand the modern athlete's ultimate arena, not just the ring, but the global stage of perception. Their social media isn't just documentation, it's strategic warfare, each post a calculated missile designed to keep fans obsessed, media spinning, and their personal brands burning bright. McGregor's quest for greatness led him to pursue titles in multiple weight classes. His move from featherweight to lightweight, and even ventures into welterweight, demonstrated his desire to challenge himself against the best, regardless of size. Topuria has expressed similar ambitions. He's indicated a willingness to move between divisions to face top-tier opponents. This eagerness to seek out the toughest challenges speaks to his competitive spirit and aligns with the mindset of a true martial artist. Analyzing their fighting styles reveals both similarities and distinctions. McGregor's approach is rooted in striking, with a focus on counterpunching and movement. His background in boxing and karate informs his stance and technique, making him a formidable striker. Topuria's style is more balanced. His grappling credentials are impressive, and he seamlessly blends striking with takedowns and submissions. This adaptability allows him to tailor his strategy to each opponent, exploiting weaknesses and controlling the pace of the fight. Both fighters have demonstrated the ability to perform under immense pressure. McGregor thrived in high-stakes environments, often delivering his best performances when the spotlight was brightest. His composure in championship bouts showcased a mental toughness that complemented his physical skills. Topuria has shown similar resilience. In fights where he's faced adversity, he's remained calm and found ways to prevail. His ability to stay focused, even when the momentum shifts, indicates a level of mental fortitude that bodes well for his future in high-pressure situations. McGregor's MMA revolution extended far beyond fighting, transforming into a global cultural phenomenon. His connections with football royalty, particularly Cristiano Ronaldo, epitomized his crossover appeal. From comparing Forbes rankings to creating viral moments, like his allegedly intoxicated ringside MMA tactical breakdown, McGregor turned every interaction into spectacle. Topuria is crafting a similar narrative, with Real Madrid legend Sergio Ramos becoming his high-profile champion. Ramos hasn't just been a passive supporter. He's been ringside, captured victorious moments in the octagon, and publicly embraced Topuria's journey. These football MMA crossovers do more than generate headlines. They bridge fan bases, turning niche sporting moments into mainstream events. Both fighters understand a fundamental truth. In modern sports, your brand transcends your primary arena. McGregor and Topuria aren't just athletes, they're cultural connectors, using relationships with football icons to expand their reach, turning personal achievements into global conversations. With success comes increased scrutiny. McGregor's career has been marked by both triumphs and controversies. Legal issues and personal missteps have at times overshadowed his achievements. These challenges highlight the importance of managing fame responsibly. Topuria will need to navigate similar waters. As his profile rises, so will the demands on his time and the public's interest in his personal life. Maintaining focus and staying grounded will be essential to ensuring that his career remains on an upward trajectory. The sport has evolved significantly over the past decade. Fighters are more well-rounded, and the level of competition is higher than ever. McGregor's rise came at a time when specialization was more common, allowing his striking to dominate. And favorable matchmaking didn't hurt either. Topuria is competing in an era where versatility is crucial. His ability to excel in multiple disciplines is a response to the modern demands of MMA. This evolution makes his achievements even more impressive and suggests that he is well equipped to handle the challenges of today's UFC. Both fighters serve as inspirations to aspiring athletes. McGregor's story of rising from humble beginnings to global superstardom resonates with many. His message of self-belief and hard work has motivated countless individuals. Topuria's journey adds another layer to this narrative. As someone who represents multiple cultures and overcame obstacles to reach the UFC, he embodies the idea that determination and dedication can transcend barriers. His success can inspire a new generation of fighters from diverse backgrounds. The prospect of dream fights captivates fans and fuels discussions. McGregor's bouts with high-profile opponents generated massive interest and speculation. Topuria's rise opens the door to exciting potential matchups. Fights against established stars or other rising contenders could become defining moments in his career. These possibilities add excitement to his journey and keep fans engaged. McGregor has been a vocal advocate for higher fighter pay and has leveraged his star power to negotiate lucrative contracts. His success has had a ripple effect, leading to increased earnings for other fighters. Topuria stands to benefit from this shift. As he gains prominence, he can command higher purses and contribute to the ongoing conversation about fighter compensation. His success can help drive positive changes within the industry. Fighters often look to predecessors for inspiration and guidance. McGregor cited figures like Muhammad Ali as influences on his persona and approach.
Of course I am familiar with Muhammad Ali. You don't just have him here, he is global, he is the man. Muhammad Ali was a guy that done what had not been done before. Changed the face, not only the face of his game, but the face of the world. You know, he was outspoken, he fought for what he believed in, and he was charismatic, he was a legend, a hero, and I looked up to him. One of my first heroes was Muhammad Ali.
Topuria can draw lessons from McGregor's experiences, both positive and negative. By observing the paths of those who came before him, he can navigate his career more effectively, avoiding pitfalls and capitalizing on opportunities. In the annals of MMA, Ilia Topuria was tracing the footsteps of Conor McGregor with uncanny precision. A young Georgian fighter, meticulously studying and reconstructing the blueprint of fame.
You know, Ilya, Spanish-Georgian lad, he's not bad, he's a boxing-heavy style. He would certainly lend well in bare-knuckle fighting championship. I'd slap him around, he's too small, I'm a big lad compared to Ilya. But he's not bad, he's a current UFC world champion. And make no mistake about it now, this is a viable...
When McGregor had revolutionized the sport with Irish bravado, Topuria was now performing a tribute act so perfect, it bordered on reincarnation. Each press conference, each provocative soundbite, each swagger was a calculated homage, revealing a strategy that went beyond mere imitation. Learn from the master, and then attempt to surpass him. This wasn't just about fighting. This was performance, mythology, a warrior writing his own legend by first mastering another's. Understanding the business side of the sport is essential for long-term success. McGregor's entrepreneurial ventures, including his whiskey brand and clothing line, have diversified his income and increased his wealth. Topuria can explore similar opportunities. By building his brand and engaging in strategic partnerships, he can secure his financial future and expand his influence beyond fighting. Topuria's greatest lesson from McGregor isn't in mimicry.
You say send location, here he is right here in front of you.
I'm here, right in front of you.
Do something about it.
You sound spit.
It's in what not to do. Look at McGregor's cautionary tale. Post-Floyd, Mayweather millions. He traded octagon discipline for Hollywood dreams, nightclub drama, and a lifestyle that devoured his once legendary fighting spirit. From championship contender to part-time partier, McGregor became a cautionary tale of potential squandered. Steroids, substance issues, and celebrity distractions transformed a generational talent into a what could have been story. Fans still mourn the McGregor who once dominated, not the tabloid figure he's become. For Topuria, the message is crystal clear. Stay hungry, stay focused. Your legacy is built in the cage, not on Instagram or movie sets. Learn from McGregor's spectacular rise and even more spectacular fall. As the sport continues to grow, fighters like Topuria will shape its future. His potential to become a dominant force in the UFC positions him as a key figure in the next generation of MMA stars. His success can influence the direction of the sport, inspire new talent, and contribute to the evolution of fighting styles and strategies. The parallels between Ilia Topuria and Conor McGregor are undeniable. But perhaps what's most exciting is the prospect of Topuria forging a path that not only mirrors but transcends that of the notorious one. As the MMA world watches with bated breath, we're left to ponder. Will Ilia Topuria redefine greatness in the UFC, ushering in a new era of dominance and global influence? The stage is set, the spotlight shines brightly, and the next chapter in this thrilling saga is about to unfold. One thing is certain, MMA will never be the same, and the rise of Ilia Topuria might just be the story that changes everything.